back, fellas. Adding some new offense to my repertoire, which I needed. I'm gotta refigure this whole book out because most part of the year I was just like, we get lazy, right? And we all only use what works or what we know. So you gotta kind of expand yourself a little bit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And there, he gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine.
In motion left goes Myers. First down throw, O'Connell. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came in there, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Now O'Connell. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And it's incomplete.
Bullshit.
They turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. Sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Throwing, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Rockies start throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
In motion left, Carter. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On their own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're ready today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
O'Connell here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give to Pollard, running left. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
6-0 our score after 1. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, look at this play call. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throwing, O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. To the air again with O'Connell. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now it's O'Connell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Malik Jefferson. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
From a pick at.
His throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Prescott to throw it. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
There's a bullshit-ass
and
flag.
on 4th down, this is a big call. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Looking to throw. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they got to
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 83 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now receiver in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And a Raider, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, someone not very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Prescott on first down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw here, O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
First down throw, O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And these two hooked up on a nice game the play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. O'Connell now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal. Now O'Connell. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice run, soaking out until after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that will wound up incomplete. They'll go for it. O'Connell.
Well, why are they not letting me throw that?
Throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They'll run left with Pollard. And some room to maneuver. Down the left sideline. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 84 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone, powering his way forward. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They bring a receiver in motion right. They go with Jacobs. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. 66 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott.
Man, they got to stop with that bullshit, man.
Complete to Cooks. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they take the flag and
trying to get off of him.
With it. Of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. 3rd and 4. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott.
Come on, Bennett.
That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Prescott. And that's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And this one is right through.
Man, I got cheated in this game.
Even further. So barring something extraordinary, closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This is 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell.
Man, you gotta catch that.
Complete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
O'Connell. He has Mayer complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And this is intercepted. That should do it. Picked off by Malik Jefferson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back.
I hate when I get cheated. That stupid ass momentum where I couldn't even fucking kick a fucking onside 10 yards. Like every time I tried to kick it, it was blocked off. That's fucking lame. So I couldn't do it. I can't do onside kicks in Dallas without momentum. I think you can't do it in Bills or Bears Stadium either. That's stupid. But it is what it is. I started picking up on it on the blitz and just had to change up some things. It was just too late. But we'll be alright. You need Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Giants, and Tampa Bay need to play. And Dallas needs to play Carolina. Those are the 3 games. You go ahead and tag them in it. Whatever it is you got to do. You know we can advance. I think the Browns played, so I hate losing games like that, fellas. But it is what it is. On to the next. Cause dude was trash, man. He was just trying to spam 3-4 odd on everything. There were a couple of formations he was weak on, but oh, we get the rematch. Is the rematch?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Off the play fake, Prescott on the move to his left. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Holding.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 14 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. In motion goes Mayer. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. In motion is Austin Hooper. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Off the play fake, O'Connell. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 30 yards. Now a give here to Pollard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now an option play on 2nd down. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hit something.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards. To throw here, O'Connell. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's O'Connell. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Touchdown, Raiders! Trey Tucker, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Stopped by Jacorian Bennett.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Play action now. Prescott out to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll take it up the gut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's O'Connell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. This is caught by Tucker. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders get a bit closer. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Prescott. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So first thing crossing my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape. Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission. Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. O'Connell's throwing for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there and worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. Cook's full extension, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott now from the 50. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And what you said in the first, don't quit. Keep that energy.
6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. And it's
That's Devontae bit.
Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. Open man is Tucker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
O'Connell here on 4th down. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Leave Adams one-on-one, bro.
Working across midfield inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the shotgun, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now O'Connell. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
Well, all that talk about don't quit because he got the Cowboys. Bitch, you quit. I made adjustments.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Oh.
And that flag accepted. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. O'Connell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's
Ooh, good
hands
shit, Devontae.
field as fast as possible.
Red zone creativity.
Options involved with that.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, Charles, you can just...
What, you thought picking the Ravens was going to help you win? Takes more than picking a top 5 team.
On the sideline, safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Knock it hell, Matheson.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 82 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I wish I had Jonathan Abrams back.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and that cuts it to 9 at 16-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they go play action here with O'Connell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So it's too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. O'Connell working from the gun. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. First down throw, O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action. Now O'Connell. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 49 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Malcolm Kuntz in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. It's Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action with Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that should have been an offensive PI. Should have.
Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Breathe like a good little girl.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? He's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, O'Connell. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. We are in for a good one as we're through one.
They fuck around, find out, man. Coverage ain't it, man. It's too easy to attack. These boys just out here just quitting, tapping out. Hey, and the ankle out. They're like, help! Help! Where the ropes at? Get me out of here. I don't want to play shadow no more. I be opening my playbook up, man. When I open my playbook up, I'm deadly. Because then I go off script. And when you don't know what I'm doing, that's where it's a problem.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he returns this to the 22. Throwing first play is Pickett. And this one is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
The ball was caught.
And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Got his man. It's Warren. On the move past the 30. And down right around the 37. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it
Pickett lost.
Good shit, defense.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches,
he didn't want to get hit. He threw the ball.
I went into one facility, and as soon as you
He threw the ball behind him. He's like, fuck that, man. You can have it.
like on a sprint,
He's like they out there playing, kill the man with the ball, and he give it to the weakest guy on the field.
knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around. They are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out.
He ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Pickett to throw on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the stretch. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Man, they need to start flagging the offense for that shit, man.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Straight ahead with Warren. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. A handoff for Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well. And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. does well now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final.
Aiden, man, slide this time, bro. Fucking slide when you need to fucking slide. Thanks for pressing, by the way, dummy.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He'll get this underneath to
Thanks for his sticking Josh Jacobs. He has backlash.
But not before picking up
It's going to fatigue your defense to keep doing that.
2nd and 2.
Pointless to press the drop zone. He's not going to fucking play the guy if you press him and he's in his zone. It doesn't match. Fucking
And
dummy.
they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
Fuck around, find out though.
And O'Connell now to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On to give, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
How you slow that route concept down and take what you got to take.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. And get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the
Throwing random flags now.
Dropped. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years Our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A running play on first down, and
These linebackers there, bro.
Just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You're not gonna fucking run right through that.
The hallmark of a good run defense.
I ain't no bum. I don't put fucking safeties there. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a run with Warren.
Merrick, why is my guy getting slowed down? I did not pass for this. I ain't no cheating, man.
And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pickett will try to throw for this. Escaping the pressure right.
Who do you think you were going to get a 2-point conversion against me? What made you think? Spamming the same fucking play. Come on, bro. Get good.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to blockers.
Put a little bit behind them, you got it. Just a touchdown.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Come on, man. Press me again, please.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's O'Connell. And this one complete. Too much contact. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to throw, O'Connell. That's to the Notre Dame.
It's an outside shade, my guy.
And he is going to
have inside on that shit all day.
Down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A final shot before break. O'Connell gets it right back to Mayer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. O'Connell. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Now O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there, 11 yards, and it'll move the Sticks. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing, O'Connell. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the Steelers' 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Touchdown!
Very so easy to beat.
Jacoby Myers, 27 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
I don't pass commitment, fellas. Weak box.
3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Get out of that defense, they'll learn how to match personnel, play gap assignment. I got 7 guys in the box. You only got 5. Do the math.
This one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down throw, O'Connell. Throw left side complete.
That's your catch, fellas.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's O'Connell.
Disadvantage of man. No one's accountable for the quarterback.
15-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Trying to improvise.
No way, bro.
Yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third.
Stupid shit like that. I'm throwing it away if you don't throw it.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Play action. Now O'Connell. Trying to get it to Adams.
Shit on PI, man. What is the fucking illegal contact?
Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15. So a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Flushed out right. And look at
Try hard, bro. Try hard.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the...
Oh, come on now. Why y'all messing with my pass lead now? Really? You're going to be cheating. I had not leaded that far.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. His zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Boy, they're going to be cheating.
And now off to the races down the right side. He's on his way. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's Warren.
Come on, Elks. I need you to drop down, my guy.
Jalen Warren, an 8-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. The game is cheating for you, though.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long.
Not because that defends you.
To give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Because it depends what you're in. It's called matching personnel, dummy. You mix your plays up, I mix mine up. I'm not.
To kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Obviously your eyesight must be messed up.
Offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
I ain't complaining about what you're doing.
Past the 45 before being tackled.
You know, the game helped you out on a couple scenarios.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. Got his man
making me lead my guy behind when I let it in front.
Go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
To the air again with O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. O'Connell working from the gun. Dancing to his left.
Come back to the ball, bro. Why are you stopping?
That should do it. Picked up by Jerry Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over
you ain't doing
at
nothing
their own
special.
13-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
Only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Pickett. He finds Austin complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They kept you in the game. What are you talking about?
On the run, it's Warren. And this is
I would have won 35-6. Yeah, I would have.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out.
I do that on every fucking day, bro.
You have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
I do it every day on every game.
And let's close this one out.
I do it on everybody.
And it's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
You didn't adjust. Like shit.
Buying time to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run it. Warren. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. An audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's O'Connell. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DeMonte Casey, and he brings this one back.
Fucking momentum, I tell you, they need to take that shit out of the game. Had a couple of touchdown passes and they wouldn't even let my receiver react. Oh, that's Riggs for you, man. They just gonna cheat every now and then. The dude really didn't have a defense. You just get stuck in momentum and you just pass commit every day, every play. Doesn't make you good if you have to rely on the commits.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Steps away to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring out the second down in just a couple. Adams, the man in motion left. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Now it's O'Connell. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw here, O'Connell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
In motion right goes Adams. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. for now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Swinging this out for Pollard. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 4th down, Prescott. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a couple of the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Adams the man in motion right. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the shotgun, O'Connell. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. To the side.
I gotta make that throw.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
O'Connell here on fourth down. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And now this
Bro, it's not a first down.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's caught by Myers. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see 4 guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and take...
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. In motion left goes Myers. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25.
Whatever.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it.
One day go throwing that backfield master where he's supposed to catch that now.
Second down, but this time it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And got his man complete.
What's going on, Dave? Except he's a fucking bum.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams.
Keep playing man coverage, bro. You're going to make this score look really lopsided.
And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Get why people think
Turpin now to
coverage is
return.
good, bro. Like, it's not. Oh, here the game go, trying to bail him out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on first down. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Roll out to the Max Crosby side. That's great, I fucking do.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone.
He escaped the pocket, man. That's probably coming up. He's like the fucking shooting with his head cut off.
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Following the fumble recovery, O'Connell. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try.
I'm going to give you 2 free points.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Stay out in front of him, let him juke.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Jam on him.
On the outright, it's Lamb with the grab. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. And again, it's Prescott.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming.
He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Prescott to throw it. Left side to Lamb.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Imagine having the Cowboys and it takes that long for you to score against a fucking 79 overall team. Just imagine. I mean, it happens in a game, bro. Like, the week fatigue isn't gonna happen. Like, he needs to set his, I'm talking to somebody else on screen, bro. I'm not talking to you. Bro, you're getting smacked by a 79 overall team. Shut the fuck up. I don't think.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
No, that's your fault.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll find his
Bro, you're not worthy.
And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Bro, you're losing 30-14 and you got the Cowboys.
We have played 3
You
quarters.
got the Cowboys, bro. You got the Cowboys. You got a top 3 team. You got the Cowboys, no excuse.
As they run up to send this one away.
Exactly. You just don't know.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
No, it beats man coverage, bro. Stop playing man. Fuck around, find out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Bro, I'm using a 65 overall quarterback.
Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
It's not a glitch. It's a man beater. You fuck around and stay in man if you want to.
Can't touch the ball.
It beats man.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on second down. Here's O'Connell. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
O'Connell from the gun on third down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent
I love throwing on man, by the way.
yards. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Open man is Myers. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
You want to keep playing
Under
this.
4 to go now
Oh,
as the
you're
clock
fucking
runs
dumb.
and they come up on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
What are you doing, user, bro?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes
Keep
it.
playing man, bro. You're going to get torched.
So from
I'm
the
trying to
30
help
now,
you.
they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing.
Don't press him.
And intercepted.
Yeah,
The
lucky.
turning point they need. Quick drive
That was
from
luck.
Von Diggs.
That wasn't a user by you. You clicked off. You clicked off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Good
On the
plaster.
run, he'll let this go deep
Give
right
me that.
side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Another throw.
Just pull him out, lock him
This
up.
one incomplete as well.
Well, they approach this drive
Imagine getting locked up with a 60 overall safety.
touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big
Bro, you're not
play
scoring
here on
enough
third
points
down
to run it
get the
back.
momentum going again.
You're not worth it. Okay, whatever, bro. I'm only going to run it back if you're good, and you're not good.
The
Not
offense
wasting
on
time.
third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
You're losing 30 to 14. You got the
Looking to
Cowboys.
throw, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
You have 0 touchdown passes.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To the air again, Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's into space past the 25, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And here he'll get it down to the 7. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Pollard again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What are they? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nate Holmes, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
It's a route concept, dude. Match personnel. Match up your personnel better, dumbass. Shit.
And force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is...
Yeah, I play defense. Shit. And it's like I'm barely making adjustments, bro. I just know how the kid's supposed to react. Like, this shit, I can teach it to you.
But still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home.
It don't take that long. I mean, I just, show you.
But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fist and said, let's fight.
So anytime they're like in these wing formations or something like that, run cover 6. Okay. Big nickel just gives me the flexibility to bring my safety down to play that other gap assignment. This one I'm running out of the 3-4 odd cover 6. So just watch. All you got to do is take the closest receiver to you. So I'm supposed to take 87. But I seen he carried off to the safety, and I seen the running back check release, so I went ahead and picked him up since I was the 3-rep. All right? Everything on the field, you're basically forcing him to throw tight windows. That's all you're pretty much doing. Match coverage is going to play the raw better than the receiver. Okay? See how so as soon as he throws the ball, watch how the safety reacts on the cut. See, his receiver hasn't turned around. Remember when I show you my highlights, notice how I never tell you to throw the ball if the defender is looking at the quarterback. Okay? Pay attention. Watch the whole route through. Has that defender turned his eyes? Has he turned his eyes? No. So while he's looking at you, he's going to pick it up. That's the advantage of matchup. If he turns his back, you try to find where your one-on-ones are. You got to be able to pick that up. So if he turns his back, see, like right here is, he was eyes to the quarterback, but, you probably could have ran like an out route and probably got it because he wasn't an outside quarter. Like he was just going to pick up the deep end of the field. I don't know why he didn't go with a check down. I don't know what down it was. He should have went with a quick pass. He just had a bad read. Most people always trying to look for a big play or some money route. We took that away. So all you really got to do is take away the basic shit people want. Tucker on the corner. I put the smoke screen. See, this smoke screen, this is why you don't run man coverage at all. You're going to get exposed, man. We basically babysit that corner. Take your best player off the field. He covering grass right now. And we get right behind him. Like, you can't sit there and play stock man, bro. Like, end of the day, it's going to get picked on. You see, I get right behind him. He's nowhere near the ball. That's how you take him out of the play, bro. They want to have all these little superstar abilities. You can eliminate that. Finally caught his ass. He was dumb enough to get on Devontae as a user. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Trying to user in man's even worse because it's going to make your guy fall for play wreck situations where you might freeze up. Look at this dumbass trying to roll out to Max Crosby's side. That was the dumb mistake. Like, you have a 5-yard fucking pocket. You stay in it. You stay in the 5-yard fucking pocket. You don't move. You got the fucking Cowboys. Why is you moving? Stay in the pocket. You roll out, you fuck. I got Max Crosby. And we take that the other way. You better stay in the pocket, man. I took the sack intentionally here. I didn't want to throw a pick too. Like he kind of clogged that read up that I wanted. I need to go back and look and see if I actually had a second read. I probably could have just, if I can get him in the flat. I mean, he's there. I can make that throw. Because he's just going to turn around. Yeah, I probably should have did that if he clogs that. Now, he did get some plays. I was trying to be aggressive on his number one receiver. If somebody has a good receiver, see, I'm in a cover 6 invert. The thing with the cover 6 invert, my user is a free zone. I know everything else is going to match up, and I'm basically free to do whatever the fuck I want with this safety. Okay? And I'll explain. You match your personnel, everything's going to match up. You got 2 receivers on the right, I got 3 zones over there. Passover zones, we get bracket coverage on the tight end. Those 2 guys are covered. And I kind of I whiffed on the press with him, but I slowed him down just enough so that my guy behind him could get over the top. Now, I wasn't able to get to that part fast enough, but the main thing is you want to make sure everything's plastered. I mean, it is pretty easy, bro. It's not hard. Cover 6, I shift the line, the safety comes down. Every gap is penetrated, okay? Just want y'all to think about this. If it's a run, we have a defender to the outside. We can set the edge, okay? So now we have a guy inside. He can play that gap. This safety can play inside or outside because he's aligned directly even with the second tight end. Same thing with Crosby. Depending on where the safety goes, he can go inside or outside. So he can take the A, but he can take the C or the B gap. We got our 3-tech rusher who could take the A or the B gap. We got Tyree in the 3-tech with his 81 speed. And we got our nose right over here in the 0. Okay, so he's going to be responsible for either A gap. And then this linebacker is going to be responsible for the AB gap. He's going to be responsible for the C gap. And this safety, bringing him down, I'm responsible for any stretch E gap run. Okay. So if he would have tried to hand a stretch, and this is the one where I ended up decided to send the blitz off of it because I got the jam just enough to throw him off of his route. It wasn't perfect, and exactly what I wanted. So as soon as I seen he ran past me, I went after the quarterback. Okay. Like I said, he's a free zone. You go look at the coverages behind it. Who are you throwing it to? By the time anything does react, I'm already in the backfield. I like to blitz with some of my match coverages to take away. And I see a lot of people running this same concept. Like the last games that I played over the last few days, you'll see a lot of people run these concepts where they'll run a post with the tight end, a wheel, an out route, and then have their number one going somewhere down the field vertical. But it's the same concept, cover 6 boxes, that shit. Okay? Just make sure you turn your matches on. Sometimes you'll run a cover 6 and it's just stock cover 6. It'll have a cloud flat. Pay attention to that. Okay? It's just like an invert. It's going to have one zone in there that doesn't match. It's just going to play that area of the field. You can user that guy. And bro, it's dumb. This shit is dumbed down as much. You don't have to worry about anything else. The defense basically plays for you. Like, I can't simplify that anymore. All you have to do is turn your match on, come out in a cover 6, and fucking just play ball. And you just got to match your formations too. Like, you can't just run it out of one defense. Like, pay attention to, the sets people use, so you know what to run it out of. So sometimes I'll run it out of 3-4 odd. Sometimes I'll run it out of big nickel, and occasionally I might run it out of a 2-4 or 3-3 odd. See, we just babysit, take his best corners. Man, I should have hit Devontae. Look, Devontae, I should have threw that. But still, look, free form inside. You got some lucky plays in here. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I wasn't user in that side. So you just got to be careful. Like sometimes, pay attention to the 3 receiver side. Because if you have your deep third playing on that receiver side, I need an extra route over there. So what I could do, if I know he's going to play the flat, I can take that mid read because my mid read wasn't covering anything. So that's my fault. I should have took the mid read and just followed the running back wherever he went. That's why I kind of go back and I look at my film. You gotta do that too. You gotta go back, slow your film down, look at your defense, look at everybody's position. We'll start over here. Everything I'm jamming up number 3, so I'm trying to take him away. I did a good job on that side of the field. The only thing that I probably could have did was I could have manned up the running back with the 3 rec, because the 3 rec in this play, he's not running anything short underneath. 3 rec's going to just sit there, so he's free to do whatever. So if I come into and encounter that situation over and over, and he keeps spamming it, I make that adjustment. Okay. Because I see a lot of people, they'll try to run these little concepts right here where they'll run that streak flat and then that running back shark route or something like that. So if I see them keep doing that, my adjustment is to man that running back on with that linebacker, and that'll take that away. It'll plaster. If I plaster that, that's a sack. Because if you look at the pocket, it breaks down right there. Okay? Just kind of, like I said, just go look at your reps. See your goods and your bads. I think this is the play where I caught him with the tight end corner route. Well, it was actually a crosser. I went ahead and motioned Devontae over. I was a little skeptical because of the press. I was like, Devontae's got 99 release, so it doesn't matter. You're not pressing him. So he's got everybody fucking playing spy. That's the first thing. Don't be this guy. Don't sit there and spy when I have a fucking 75 speed quarterback. Like, bro, you're going to give me all day to make this throw. Okay? This guy spies everybody, and it gives me a clean pocket. Now, I'm looking, I could probably freeform that over the top and inside to that receiver, possibly. But when you have a tight end running right behind him, that butt naked open, you make the throw, man. You make that throw. All right. I think this is the one where I left the seam flat on that side, and I tried to jam up Cooks with my user. I'm trying to figure out. Hold up. I went on the safety. Okay, yeah. I wanted to jam up the middle of the field. So I know I had a seam flat over here. Slow it down for you guys. Watch what Hobbs does. He's in a seam flat. He kind of freezes off a little bit, but because that route wheels, he's able to catch up to it. So that's what we have. We have the 3 rec with the seam flat right here. Number 5 and 39. 5 is the 3 rec. 39 is the seam flat. 3 rec's going to pick up the underneath. Seam flat's going to carry the wheel. And obviously Hobbs is going to outrun the tight end. Okay, so that's just, just kind of go look at your reps, understand what you're in. This one is a little worrisome. I might make an adjustment on it. I'm not sure if I need to man him up or what. But he's in the 3rd, so he's going to get carried inside on that C route. But it's fine because it makes it easier to bracket him because he's going to play mod, man on demand. So we're basically going to take that inside corner away without, most people will try to run routes like that to beat cover 3. But with match, it kind of takes those little route concepts away. Because he's going to take the number 1 mod. Then you got the 3 rec and the seam flat that's going to pick up the 2 and the 3. Okay? The 2 goes outside. Seam flat picks it up vertical. Man everywhere he goes. 3 rec takes down the running back. Forces the pressure. Pick. this should have been a catch. It was one-on-one. I was like, bro, this should have been a catch. Like, I was on that perfectly. I probably could have came back a little bit. Because usually, 9 times out of 10, I'll probably make that catch. Because he turned his back. That's when you make the throw. If you throw it when he turns his back, I'm going to say this once, I'm going to say it 1,000 times, I'm going to say it every fucking day. He turns his back, you make the throw, you're not going to make a pick. I guarantee you. See how he turned his back? He's not going to be able to pick it off. Do you use Sam Blitz 3? Hold on. I gotta simplify y'all questions, man. I gotta open the app up to read y'all paragraphs. Hold up. Alright, let's see. And I'm not gonna sit here and say you're gonna win every game. You're not always gonna win every game. You're gonna eventually match up someone that'll beat you. All I can teach you how is to be competitive where you don't fucking lay down. The rest is going to be on you. And it's not hard. Hold up. No, you good, bro. You good. Let me see what this shit. It's not always about blitzing, my guy. Like, you might feel like, okay, you're getting pressure with doing this, but think about your coverage behind it. You know, anytime you show cover 3, it might work against, Nick and Caleb who don't know how to fucking throw on it. But then you match up with someone that knows how to throw on cover 3. You see how I throw it. I'm not hanging on to that ball more than 2 seconds. You sit there and try to blitz someone that can distribute it fast, you're going to be in trouble. But I think that's pretty much all the highlights in this game. Double check. Yeah, that's the one where I sent the safety. Yeah, that's pretty much all those plays. Alright, so they're probably going to... Look at there. Dak Prescott, all them abilities, no touchdowns. See, and then that's another thing I noticed. Like once you get a big score, they kind of slow your momentum down. They'll try to do anything they can to make the game close. Like this shit was over at halftime. Like third quarter was the last time I scored. I don't know. I really got to dig into that. I'm really thinking like if you hit a certain score differential threshold, because I've noticed it a lot. Like I'll be blowing somebody out. And then the next thing you know, they start coming from behind. And then other way around, same thing. Someone might be up on me 30-6. And next thing you know, I'm getting another fourth quarter comeback. So I'm thinking there might be something about trying to run the score up if you're too far ahead. I really feel like there's something, because I'll have routes that'll be wide open and then I throw it and then the throw be way off. Like that other game I played against that Cowboys user, I threw a pass, and instead of it being where I normally put it, it threw it right 5 yards behind to the safety. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been preaching this since it's been Madden 12. Y'all remember when they had the custom difficulty that they put in the game? As soon as you put the game in, the first thing that they ask you once you make your profile and shit, they make you do these skills drills. And you do everything from pass rush, throwing, running, and then they'll adjust sliders based on your performance. I fixed that, bro. Fatigue matters. Like if you're sitting there taking hits or throwing on waiting on throws. Like I did this shit with Derek Carr, man. And Lord forbid I ever do anything like that again. That's why I changed up how I throw the ball. I did that shit for 9 years. With Ruggs, it was okay because I could just throw it up and Ruggs would go get it. But when we lost Ruggs to the tragedy that happened, you know, and I was forced to use Deshaun Jackson and stuff like that, I noticed that Carr wasn't able to hold on to the ball very long, and I couldn't run the offense that I wanted the same way. So it was a change. It was me having to adjust to the situation, because running like that, a couple of things happened. I would get Deshaun open, but it would be very, very late, as opposed to Ruggs. He would just be like open immediately. But it would be open late, and I would constantly take hits. My dude was fatiguing, you know, the fatigue, like he started turning yellow and red and shit. Those affect your quarterback ability to throw. You take unnecessary hits, your quarterback gonna make bad throws. So like, let's say you're going for a play action play and you get sacked. Your next play needs to be to protect your quarterback. You don't want to sit there and just keep taking unnecessary hits, because it's going to affect your ability to throw. Okay? Like, even if you think you got to throw, man, that fatigue's a motherfucker. So that's why another reason why you see me get rid of the ball so fast. I'm not trying to sit around. I'm not trying to fuck around and find out. I'm trying to go and get it out. We beat somebody else with a winning record. Good fucking shit. Dude talking all that mess, but he not nice like that for real. But DJ, man, defense is not hard, my guy. All you have to do is just do your research on D-line techniques. You know, your 1 techs, your 2 techs, your zeros, your 3 techs, your 4 techs, your 5 techs. Those are going to be your bigger pass rushers. And then obviously anything wide 9 will be anything small but able to rush. Then once you understand that, then you need to understand your will assignment and your Mike assignment. Sam linebackers, they're not in every defense. You know, my 3-4 does not have a Sam linebacker. You know, you'll get Sams usually in like hybrid defenses, like 4-3 under or something like that, where they'll set the edge and be able to win their assignment and, you know, getting off the tight end blocks. But the thing with the Sam, you know, you put them on the strong side or the weak side. I just wish in play flip situations, the EA would recognize that. Instead of flipping your linebackers, let your linebacker adjust to the strong side or the weak side, wherever you want him at. Close. Always pay attention to formations. Sometimes it may seem new to you. So he's going to be, you know.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
Yeah, better than that. See, he kind of scared.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I was supposed to be in cover 4.
Rumbles for 24 and a first.
But EA be picking my plays for me, bro. Like, fuck.
I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
I let him go.
And Walker has it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets its offense up.
Sir, see how them run this play, man? Match personnel.
Now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you something about these matches I'm on too. They're very aggressive in run plays.
Way down right around the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Clear the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
I don't know why he did this shit
to Disley. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in Vegas. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Gino's going to throw. And that is going to be caught.
Try to flip it. So sometimes when you run cover zero alignment, you have
go
to flip
on the
the
road,
play.
you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to
some
go
odd
for
reason,
2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside.
Usually I don't worry too much about the first drive. First drive just kind of tells me what they want. But then I can adjust from it. It's like a cover 6 or a 3 cloud.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. They get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now it's O'Connell.
Go back. Oh, the play.
Inside Myers. And all the way
Who's
inside
good?
the 15 before they drop it.
Let me switch it.
To the air again with O'Connell.
Start getting creative with those concepts and they start hopping. Start throwing the hot rock combos in there.
Have cut the lead back down to 2. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me.
Oh, you're not
I think
told on yourself, bro. Thank you.
158.3 is the #1.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue.
You're told on yourself. You showed me your user.
To tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And he'll get it up past the 20
let's clamp
to
it.
about the 22.
Exactly, dog. What I be trying to tell people, man. I play with the Raiders. Y'all see how I ball out with these boys.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I gotta play inside leverage. The way I can squeeze. See, he's scared. See how I'm lined up, man? Everybody in those gaps.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Toss left side for Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. Give me that, give me that. Quadruple coverage. That should have been a pick.
Offensive defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
That tight end, take him out of the format.
This one goes underneath to Walker, and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They snap it to Smith.
That's all I need. Oh, you got it.
Around the
Diablo! Get that off, man.
A curious decision to go for it.
Throwing it right to you.
Off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2.
I user adjust sometimes, man, when I'm playing certain. When I'm playing someone that has like weird hot routes, I do that shit.
Throwing again is Smith.
Damn, go to flat.
Going right back to Fant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll
jam.
be with a second and just a few inches left.
Peanut butter and jammy. There you go, run this,
He
man.
is met at the line of scrimmage, and he
It's
goes
gonna be easy running on me.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches
flat.
here on
Yes, sir.
No chance to get away.
Told you I played him fist.
He goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss.
Blocking 5 and I'm sending 6. You in trouble.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's complete.
That would have been my ball.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Now Gino being chased out left.
Good pressure.
On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
No, he can't because someone's going to shed if you start doing all that crazy shit.
But this defense gets 2 more stops.
Block, double team block, and ID because if I'm blitzing, someone's going to get free if there's a double
Down to
team.
the ground, here's Walker.
You're going to double team on
And
40
just
and
good
rushes.
downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight
Let's
defender in
see
the
it. Cover
middle
them
of
like
the
this.
This is going to be a
Stop.
long
Let
game.
them go forward, though.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle made by Tyree Wilson.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though.
Rivet.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
You the next one.
Walker, an 11-yard touchdown.
I don't go for hit sticks as
And the
much as I used
Seahawks
to.
have taken the lead.
I'm more on the strip and get.
But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
It's more than throwing it to DK Metcalf, bro. You gotta look at your other targets. Metcalf locked up.
Instead, it gets intercepted.
I love taking people's number 1 away.
You got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and
To
he's
be honest,
dropped
bro, I
at
hope we
the
draft a
18.
quarterback. Peyton, like, he got 8, but he a backup, bro. Let's be honest.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Where I want it, get it where I want it.
But if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch.
Ready to
and it's
open. I'm
also
open the
tough
playbook up in a
to
second.
keep that up when you just watch your opponent march
Basic right now.
down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that
Ooh,
onus.
good with that.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. O'Connell on 1st and 10. It's caught here by Adams. So the completion gets him just a yard,
Give us some new
and that'll
flavor,
make
man.
it 2nd down.
One of them taste some ice cream. Let's go. this.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Once again, O'Connell back.
Oh, man. I don't miss that throw.
How about this defense? They came up
Come
with
on,
big
man.
plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion.
Like I got robbed right there.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Oh, my God.
He lets it
Oh, he overthrew it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Oh, come on, hey. Don't sell on me,
Call
bro.
there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Smith on 1st down. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Play action. It's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd and 2, Smith.
Why they do that to my user?
Pass taken in by
That's
his
good.
tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but
Literally
he's
made my user
inside
rip
the
for
5
no
all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As long as they stay in them little corny formations, bro, we're going to stay in this defense.
To the air again, Smith.
Yo, that should be offensive PI, man. Y'all, hey, refs, throw your flag, bro. Come on now. We're not doing this today. Fucking push-offs.
He had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Gino now to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
No, I got cheated right there. Should have been offensive PI.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will
You could've seen
extend
me in
their
the second
lead
half.
here
I wasn't
just
trying to cover
before
you.
halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack.
You can actually use him more as a blitzer, bro. Pretty good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone.
Which is
And
too
they'll
hard.
go
Need a
down right
fast
at the
play.
25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Oh, I said we got to do it the whole game, bro. Give me 13 seconds. Give me 5 seconds.
And the Raiders
I'm going to make a play.
cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it can change the
Dang, let's go.
this game.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Go.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
We're gonna stay with the game plan. It's working. We're making our comeback. I don't even go for fucking onside kick return no more, bro. Because that shit be bugging sometimes. You can't use it everyone. I can get a couple of those right there.
Gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick and didn't
All I gotta do is just control the guy so he doesn't get fucking stuck in the jump animation.
Control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
What under pressure?
Winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get
The
that
live, the
downfield.
captain,
Nothing
bro.
working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down throw, O'Connell.
Oh, laser. Get in there. Captain, baby. Cash in. I tricked him to put the user on the outside. Took the user away from him. So I just got him over the middle of the field. Sometimes I just use a route just to set people up.
That's a rookie quarterback back there.
He fell for it like a dummy.
His NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Come on, man. Push in now, bro. Push.
Down to the 1 yard
Act like you want it, my guy. Act like you want it. Fucking 6 feet, 2 yards. You fall forward even more.
This one away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
Rip it.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Smith on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Stop before
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every second.
No chance to get away
those pipes.
Smith as he goes
That
down.
gun tight ain't it, bro.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Throwing now is Gino.
Oh, you supposed to pitch
Taken
that.
in by the tight end Fan. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Hell, she sold on me, bro.
Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, 57 yards.
Let's go back and
And the
look.
Seahawks have
He had that
retaken a
pick.
3rd
Oh,
quarter
hey.
lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That
Sometimes
was
that
really
happens.
special by him. But let's face
With
it, in
aggressive
today's
ball
NFL,
fakes.
those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get great matchup and make plays like that.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We're going to get onside kicks. I think it's free momentum.
They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
As long as I don't line up an onside kick, I can't glitch it.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell.
Well, like, look how I turn around for the ball like that.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him.
Yeah, get in out. Hey, let go.
And he is in. Touchdown.
That's why you don't play man. Whatever the fuck he do, don't do that.
And the Raiders have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Because a 75 speed quarterback taking 30 yards is a issue. Don't play man cover, that is. Because they're not going to plaster and defend quarterback scrambles.
And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for two. And they'll try a little
good block,
razzle
Jacobs.
dazzle.
Good block over
And
there,
he'll
man.
get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered.
Got a good kick you can get. And we got a free shot on his receiver, so that's a double plus. There's certain terminologies in those plays. They tell me what I need to be running. One defense trying to be sending a blitz.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Rip it.
Throw finds Smith and Jigba. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go.
Now Gino. And this is caught at the end. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Again, Smith. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Gino's going to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Damn, Colton, I seen that. Colton.
Turn set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Charge my
When you're facing a
phone,
deficit on the scoreboard,
His
you're just
raggedy
looking
ass
for something
phone.
to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were
Give
looking
him a
for.
charge.
They got it with that big return.
What I need is 4 points. We don't do what we do best.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tightrope.
So bad that we do all kinds of field red.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, come on, you can't sell on me, Aiden. He in the zone. I need a catchable ball.
It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt
I
that.
had it. I fucking in his eye. I stop tripping.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it
Come on,
just a
Aiden.
little
You know
bit
you
too
made that
much,
throw,
trying to
bro.
get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the
yes.
ground incomplete.
Fuck yes.
To the air again
Press.
with O'Connell.
And they selling on me, bro. Like, come on, man.
Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks force the turnover. And they'll take over at the
We shouldn't
10.
have been able to react to that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football.
Come on, man. I had that shit read like a book. They need to stop cheating now.
Forget what the coaches say. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Back to throw, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
That's a fumble!
Score game with inside.
Stop cheating, Ed. God damn.
It's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down. Smith going to throw it.
How is that not a fumble?
The release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Smith now to throw.
Not a play!
So this
game cheating.
keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's
I'm
where
trying
the
to kick
issue
a good
comes in.
man down, man. Like, I'm
That it's a no-brainer.
telling you.
You go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Give me that.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
Oh, don't fucking lie. You fuck out of here.
Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Las Vegas offense ready to
Don't
start
sell,
this
Madden.
next drive.
Like, for real.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's O'Connell.
Bro.
And that is incomplete. So
here Madden go.
Third and 10, and first things first, before you think about
Here we
marching
go
the
with
ball
the
down the field,
kicking
you gotta move the
shit.
chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
That make me work.
Now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. O'Connell.
Bro, where's my block
He
at?
throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going.
What a
And I think
game.
for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
Yeah, that game too.
That's going to set
That's supposed to go to the receiver. Yeah, come on now.
It is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. When you talk about
They don't want you to
winning
win.
plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things.
Get the ball!
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Now Smith, forced out to his left.
No, they beat him. No, that tight end not running that fast. He's not faster than my fucking safety.
Touchdown. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. Perfect plan on how to utilize him
Rolling out
best
to the
when
left
they
with a
get in
right-hand
close.
quarterback. Like, dude's not making smart decisions, and they just helping him out.
Jason Myers now for the
I
extra
hate
point.
shit like that.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Making my guy wide open. Oh, that just take that fucking idiot shit out of the game. We'll be alright. Put this shit, take the game styles out the game.
Taken at the
Remove
goal line.
comp mode, make it all one game style. You fix gameplay automatically.
He's tackled down
Bring
inside
the refs
the
back,
20.
bring the injuries back. Bring skill-based matchmaking back. I just go down. I can go down here and kick 3.
The
You know, have
Raider
a
offense
situation
set to get this drive started.
I'll cover
They are
6.
looking to make a bit of a 180.
Match
They are
off.
sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
There he goes, right side.
Stay in bounds.
Hey,
Go out of bounds! Holy baby!
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Dude didn't step out of bounds, bro.
all 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. And it's
Whatever it is, whatever. Game want him to win.
picked off by Reek Willis.
Take a knee, bro.
The Seahawks are going to take possession
stupid.
here at their own 3-yard line.
So I'm gonna go back and look at the highlight too. That's lame, yeah. Y'all know that shit. Can't challenge plays to me.
Here's the Seattle
Play like that.
offense ready to
Keep
get
going.
this drive underway.
Put
Now
a
they
whistle
are really in the
really.
driver's seat
Can't call
here,
that shit
enjoying
dead.
this lead late in the 4th quarter. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And this tight end is not faster than my safety.
It's a big play there for Seattle. An even 50
I don't know
yards.
why the fuck they helped me out there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Smith.
Oh, yeah. Illegal man downfield. Call it.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second
Bruh.
and right at a yard. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football.
They know they on that fuck shit.
Now Gino on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with the big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. He finds Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down, and a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game. And a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield.
Madden 25 wish list.
Secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there,
Walking down the
because
field. Man, I pulled him in the face!
this is a group more than capable towards you a second.
God, he got bailed out. I want to go look at that highlight. Because that shit had me
to see
heated.
them take another deep shot.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A
And
lot
they
of
had
them
this
went on
shit
the board.
saved,
Both
bro. I
offenses
swear
were
to
clicking.
fucking God.
Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive
I'm done,
side
bro.
of the ball, those guys
Where is he out of bounds at?
away with a victory, even better for them.
That ain't out of bounds. Are you serious? He shouldn't cut like that. Fucking ref, you'll call shit like that, but you won't call him for fucking flag. What is you looking at, bitch? Go fuck you. Yeah, I feel like I got cheated, man. Whatever. He shouldn't have been fucking stepping like that. Ugh. Hate losing games like that, fella. I really do. Because that was bullshit. And they just have fucking Noah Fant just running, like who is Noah Fant? Like, come on, bro. Because the last time I checked, that dude was like, what, 84 speed? Come on, bro. They done gave this boy 92 acceleration. That's why. See, I don't play the Seahawks a lot. I mean, that probably what threw me off, because usually I don't deal with tight ends that got faster acceleration. So it's 88-92. What's his route running? He ain't got no fucking route running, bro. Like, 88-92. Who do I got that can match up with that? I don't have no 92. I mean, I got Smith, but he's not 88. He's got the 92 acceleration. I'm just gonna see who I got. I mean, I could put Jack Jones in there if that becomes a problem. That's about the only person I got that can match that acceleration. He just don't have strength. So, I mean, that's fine. If I play the Seahawks, I'm putting him in as my fucking safety. Let's see. got a game plan for each team to do some bullshit. Let me see. What can he do? His pursuits suck though, so he not gonna play run fits, but it's fine. My safety don't usually play the run fits on that backside anyway. He can't jump, but I mean, what other options do I got? I can put him on there. He can cover him. We'll be good. Damn, that's bullshit. Let me go see where the CFM is at. See if anybody played their games. Before I get frustrated, because that was some bullshit as hell. I got cheated. Because I promise you I didn't get that animation in the game where he stepped on the chalk. Like, that shit didn't happen. And then all of a sudden they script me fucking stepping on the chalk line in the fucking highlight. Like, come on now. But whatever. See where games are played. Okay. So we need Dallas, Tampa Bay, Kansas City to play their games. Dallas, Kansas City. None of them online right now. So I'm probably going to take it, let it breathe for a minute. I'm going to see what transpiring in the, see what people are doing. Because it's tough when you ain't trading. You got to use those fucking free agency more. You got to build your roster with the lows. See, I found Caleb Chase on in free agency. Y'all got me a win. These motherfuckers. Tight end was edited. Is Boykin a tight end? I thought he was a receiver. Please don't be doing no weird shit. Gotta go look. He might be, but I don't know. Six 4 220. I don't think so, bro. I mean, if he don't want someone to be able to block, you know, he 220 pounds. I mean, that's on him. He gonna get hammered and nailed in the run fits. Like, he ain't gonna have no run offense using someone like that. I'm like very intricate on fucking using tight ends that are under 250 pounds. I ain't even gonna try to change them, bro, because at the end of the day, I mean, that's gonna be on you not being able to run the ball. Because if I see him out there, I could just pass commit because I know goddamn well you're not running. I really want to advance this shit. But these motherfuckers procrastinating, bro. Procrastinating. I mean, for the most part, everybody played the game, you know. And I still lead the league in sacks. I'm the champ. 4 sacks with a rookie. I just had a field day against Tua. It's like, okay, Ravens got Zay Flowers. Dude, it was just abusing the system. Like, you got 2 games, got 7 touchdowns. Hopefully some of these guys run into comp next week. Let me see what we got. Let me look at week 3. You got Vikings and Jets. Cardinals, Bucks. Trying to see if there's any good game. That's going to be a good-ass game, bro. DJ, I'm going to tell you right now. Just duke it out, my guy. Duke it out. Because Rome wasn't built in a day. The more reps you play, the more games you play, the more experience you get, the better you're going to be. And I'm going to tell you, my boy Prim, you're going to spam a lot of meta shit. Okay? You need to pay attention to how I played him in preseason if you want to figure out how to beat him. Okay? They play. Yeah, they just traded last week. That should be interesting. That should be a good game. Colts should win that. I mean, nothing against the Dolphins user, but I think he's more of a fantasy football guy because that's all he want to do is trade for good players, and just he's not good. It's just I got the Saints user, so I don't know if it's the same dude from last year. I doubt it is. That should be an interesting game. He wants to trade his fucking first round quarterback. It's like, bro, Chargers about to run all over you if you're doing stupid shit like that. The run-a-thon. This is gonna be the marathon game. Runner versus runner. Whoever has ball last. I think he runs too. Both of them run. That's going to be intriguing. That's two passers, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be a fun game. I need to see what the new Lions user can do because Pack, he's just been having a field day against people. That's going to be a good game. That's like game of the week right there. It starts 1 week at a time, man. I'm 1-1. I got to figure out what's up with his Saints user. I need to scout him. I need to go look at his team. See what I got to deal with. Prepare myself mentally. Yeah, look at their Russian leaders. They play each other next week. And they're all in the same division. Oh my God. Imagine being in the same division with people that do nothing but run. Oh man, it's like everybody in my league for the most part. Well, me and Chiefs, I know, and Broncos, we're all passers. So it'd be interesting. I don't know why people think I'm a runner. I'm not. Like, I'll run in situations, or if I don't see something I like, or if you're just trying to blitz the whole time, I'll use it to keep you honest, but I'm not a runner. Like, that's just boring. I like to take advantage of your secondary and your user. And we need to get some staff points. Oh yeah, guys, make sure these things help for franchise. I have them set in regs too, but I go with high sub sliders, sub outs. I mean, sub ends being higher than sub outs, like my halfbacks, wide receivers. It just helps people with like low stamina, specifically. Like you're going to have guys with low stamina that they need to come out. You don't want to run routes with them when they're fatigued. They won't be able to get off their man. They won't be able to do nothing. So if I go to my roster, this is where, this is the small detail stuff that you can go by. And you go by stamina. I know I got a couple of, like my young guys, they got a lot of stamina. But I do have a receiver with like 60-something stamina. And I was trying to use him on kick return. Hold on, let me go back. See, I signed 5 running backs, bro, for this year that I'm actually going to use. So you see their stamina, some of them not very high. But this guy, Barber, he got a lot of stamina.
Like him and Jacobs are like the real fucking deal. But he don't have a lot of toughness though. So like if we had injuries on, that would come into play. But we don't have injuries on, so it just makes guys like this more useful. But I got these other guys with like mediocre stamina and shit that I can use to spell. They're not going to get a lot of touches, but they're going to get, enough to kind of keep Jacobs running to the end of the year. I don't have a fullback. See, look, I got a receiver with 79 stamina. So you see where I'm going with it. That's why I want to sub him out, let him breathe up. I probably might need to use Renfro more because Renfro got more stamina. Like Myers and Devontae, they all good. But look at these two rookies, bro. Like they got it up there. And they got high injury ratings, so that means they good. And they my best run blockers, so I might start using them in certain sets. I just got to figure out like sets that I might like to run out of. I could put Rivera and Ballard in so that I can get Devontae and Jacoby a breather. Just because I know that these guys, the only thing is I got to get their awareness up. So in order to do that, they have to play. So they got decent release. I'm not saying Rivera's a better route runner. Got to get their awareness up. They got the strength. I just got to find a formation that it might be my single back. Because if I'm being honest, man, Myers is only 87 speed for the end around. But you got to have a high acceleration to run that. Those are my tight ends. See, look at my tight ends, bro. Like 6'5", 253, 6'4", 275, 6'4", 250, 6'4", 265. Like I make sure they over 250. Because if I need to run, them motherfuckers need to be able to block. I don't like them little small, slot tight ends. So I'm going to put a guy in. I mean, they could be useful. Like if you're running a shotgun offense where you don't run the ball a lot, you can use those smaller tight ends, because they still going to be bigger and faster than the guys that are covering them. I just like the bigger guys so I can just kind of play some bully ball when I need to. Oh, my defensive tackles, buff. Yo, this boy right here, he is a sleeper, bro. He been making plays for me. I need to make sure I re-sign him. I carry 5 defensive tackles. Cause I got 2 that I use for my regular defense, and then I got 3 that I use on the sub. Have my boy Mason. That's a linebacker we drafted. I picked up Chason Ayers. He lead the league in sack. Hold up, I think Mason leads the league in sack. Ayers, like he be doing good too. But I picked up Chason for my third down, like pass rush linebacker. My corners are decent. This guy is actually a sleeper. Like I'm trying to work with him, but he actually pretty decent. Like he was doing okay against Tyree Hill, but I think he allowed like 2 catches for big chunks. There's nothing I could do about that. But for the most part, he locked them up. But other than that, bro, that's my roster. And I'm gonna call it a breather, man. Get me a nap in. and I'll be back later, fellas. See if these games get played. Hopefully we can get my game against the Saints tonight for you guys, all right?